Good to see you, gang. The boys are planning the Are You Garbage 2024 tour, and we want to know where you want us to come.
Yeah, so click the link in the description. Let us know what cities you want us to come to. We're coming to all the ones we've been to before, and we're adding a bunch of new ones. Woo! We just need to know where to go, so click the link. Let us know, and we'll see you out there, gang.
We're staying at your house.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash. Trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's upstairs working on her studies.
Okay.
As you know, Temple University. She's enrolled. She's up there with her tutor.
Okay.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. All right. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's an international businessman, and unfortunately, he's my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
What up, gang? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to rev.
Cooking, baby. Cooking. Then obviously the greatest website of all time, and I'm going to tell you out there, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage gang. Check it out over there. It's a freaking party.
And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the old magic man who makes us all look good, works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins, Toby McMullen, everybody.
What up, boys?
What up, T-Bone?
I'm excited. We got this guy in here. He came in like the Rider in Black. Real Johnny Cash vibes. Feels like we got a patch over on our hands.
I feel like he's going to end the lease if we don't make him laugh. That's it. Pull the plug.
CIA hitman over here.
He does. He has like a Navy SEAL who shows up to a base that no one wants to talk about.
Except very retired.
Yeah.
Gang, the long hair ain't lying. We couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. He is a very funny, very successful stand-up comedian and podcaster, and you might have seen him in, but not limited to. You got Conan O'Brien. He has his own Comedy Central presents, WTF with Mark Maron, Late Night with James Corden, Unprotected Sets, The Tonight Show. He has not one but two amazing podcasts, Middle of Somewhere, Pretend Problems. He's on tour right now, and his stand-up specials and albums have almost 1 billion streams, including 2021's 12th Night and his brand new special over there on his YouTube page, Mixed Reviews. Give it up for an absolute killer, Chad Daniels, everybody.
Hey,
Thank
pal.
you so much. Thank you.
Man, comics love sitting through intros.
Oh, it's the best.
The first time we saw you,
Yeah, you have been we both have a story about seeing you for the first time years ago.
years ago. We were talking to our good pal Mark Norman about it. It was at his show over at Irish Exit.
Hot Soup, I
Oh,
think it
Hot
was.
Soup,
Way
indeed.
back.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
probably 2015, 16,
Yeah.
maybe.
You were in town, I think, getting ready to do
Running a
a
set.
late night
Okay.
or something like that. Tough room, packed out. It was hot in there. A couple of goobers, me and him in the back. And you go up there and just absolutely level the place.
Yeah, it was to the point
We talk
where
about it all the time.
To the point where it's stuck in our head. We were like, who the fuck is? We'd never heard of you. There was like stories
how I
of
do
you
it.
rolling in from like Minnesota or something.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, is that
Horse
Chad
tied up
Daniels?
outside, coming in like High Plains Drifter.
And you
Murder.
I remember you were talking about like your kids, which is like that's not a room
Yeah.
where comics. That's all like 24-year-old comics
yeah.
of like, hey, you know, when you're on the subway, and you came in and talked to him, we were like, it was mind blowing how quickly you turned the room to the
Yeah.
point where we
Oh,
still
thanks.
talk about it.
Well, thanks a
Fantastic.
lot.
Super excited to have you here, buddy.
Well, I don't remember that, so I'm like, shit. Might
taking a lot of peyote
Might have
back
not been
then.
me, but I will take the credit.
Oh, that was Aziz Ansari. I apologize. That wasn't-
Yeah. That's fair.
Buddy, give us the backstory. Give us the origin story of Chad Daniels. Where are you from?
Born and raised Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
Okay.
Moved away for 10 years, then moved back when I had kids because my ex-wife and I grew up together, same
Okay.
town. So we wanted to get them back closer to family.
Were you guys college sweethearts? You and your wife?
I've known her since
or high school? I'm sorry.
Sixth grade, yeah, high school.
Okay.
Went to prom.
No kidding.
All
Yeah.
that stuff. So we had the makings for that, that story.
That
Sure.
perfect story.
And then that dumb divorce got in the way. But
do
yeah,
it.
so did that.
Okay.
Grew up mom, dad till 15. They got divorced. One of those deals. Dad split sort of off and on, then split for good. 21-ish maybe.
Okay.
When you were 21. Okay.
Yeah.
What'd they do for a living?
My
I
mom.
thought you meant a couple of years ago.
Like
Buddy, let it
20,
go, will you? You're a grown man.
My mom was a bank teller for a while, and then she
Okay.
worked at a power company. She was like the lady you went in and paid the bill to.
Okay.
And then my dad, liquor salesman.
Liquor salesman.
Yeah.
Like going around like to bars, like, hey, do you want to try this?
Yeah, with boxes of booze in a minivan with no seats.
Huh.
That kind of a thing.
It's my dream job. Dude. What are you talking about?
Did he break anything? Like, was he like, was
like
he on
any records? Yeah, 8 DUIs.
I got a goddamn case of vodka here. What do you want from me?
That's what I'm saying. Like he used that van for his 8th DUI. He put chairs in there and had a traveling bar, and just was drinking his product.
No shit.
Yep.
Shit.
That guy made a bar in a van.
I don't
That's
need
all right.
anybody. I saw this right out of the van.
Absolutely.
No, was he on like when Absolute dropped, or like,
Did he have any
the
big-
Smirnoff flavors or anything like
I
that?
remember he had a Mr. Boston? I can't remember, but I had. This was a long time ago.
Doesn't sound like a
obviously.
big seller.
Yeah, it's rail.
It's
He
real.
had a ton of rail stuff.
It doesn't say what kind. It's just Mr. Boston Liquor.
Yeah, that's right. You have any gin? I don't know. This might be some.
Let's put a little Gatorade in it. You'll be all right. All right. Okay. Brothers and sisters.
Little sister, 5 years younger.
5 years younger. Small town.
Yeah, 13,000.
Ferguson Falls.
Fergus Falls.
Fergus Falls. It sounds real nice, man.
Does. Sounds like
honest
any
with
town USA type thing. What was the house? Was it like a single family home?
So started.
Was there a lot of land?
Yeah,
What was
started
the-
off single. All of them in town.
Okay.
Single family. Then we moved to this really nice house. Got the basement. It wasn't finished. Got it all redone. Sister and I
That's
had
what Mr.
room
Boston
down
did.
there. Boom.
Yeah. Cash was coming
That's
in.
when people was like, we don't know. We'll take Mr. Boston for all our liquor.
That's the Golden Schlager craze of 1997.
Yeah, amazing. And so then that's when all hell broke loose
With your mom and dad.
Yep.
But
And
they were doing good to that point where they got the new house. They got
I think so. Got a little money,
Okay.
and then it's the '80s. So
All right.
I once heard my mom say that my dad put how'd she say it? Put a house and 2 cars up his nose.
Oh.
And my sister and I were like, our dad's a magician.
This guy's good.
Unbelievable.
Never found that rabbit. But
Yeah. Fuck the hat.
Really? Small
Yes.
town Minnesota hitting the package.
Well, because he's in bars.
It's the
He's-
80s,
He's
man.
got to move it
Yeah.
and shake
He's
it.
gotta socialize.
He's got to be a man of the people to move this Mr. Boston.
And was he a
so-
sharp guy? Did he dress good? Was he?
Yeah, real slick.
True salesman?
Real funny dude. Real on it all the time. Sharp. Yeah.
Man. All right.
Huh.
What was the sports situation growing up? Did you play any sports?
I did. I played a little bit of basketball, a little bit of hockey, football. I was a wide receiver until 10th grade, but they didn't throw the ball. There was a lot of running,
Okay.
and so then I quit to box.
Ooh.
To box, because you're an in shape guy.
Yeah.
You got a frame on you.
We don't have any cameras in here? Great. No, yeah, I'm super in shape.
This
you
is audio
guys.
only.
I'm super in shape.
I mean, compared to the other guys at the table,
Yeah, what do
you're
you
doing
mean?
all right, Chad.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
Huh. For comics, you're in very good. For a comic, you're in very good shape.
And your mom doesn't live in the same house, does she?
She does not.
Okay. What was the name of the street?
West 7th. So it's weird because we grew up on West 7th Avenue and 1st Avenue, just in case you wanted to get lost in a town.
Sure.
The avenues didn't cross-sect the streets.
There was no grid system.
Right. No. It was
Just wonky.
a lot of streets named after trees,
Huh.
that kind of town.
Sycamore, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
maple, ash, oak.
All right. Sounds like a nice place.
What were the family vacations like growing up? Anything big?
Yeah, everybody. So my mom's side, my dad's side was kind of a shit show. So,
Okay.
So my mom's
But
side,
they're all there in the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. My mom's side, it was grandpa, grandma, and then my mom had 2 brothers,
Okay.
and they both had 2 kids.
Okay.
And so it was we'd all go off together. Nothing crazy. I mean, I remember we drove somewhere in a van for a very long time. I can't remember. Maybe Florida. I don't know.
Florida.
But I was real young then, and then we kept
Your
it
dad had
close.
to re-up.
Yeah. I gotta go meet the Colombians in Miami. Holy shit! Can't take this on a plane.
A van. Down to Florida. So camping, stuff like that? Were you guys outdoorsy?
Lake houses are big up there. Any of that?
Lake,
stuff?
we didn't have that, and that's a thing with me. Is that was my number one goal
Was to get a
in
lake
my
house.
life is to get a lake house.
Okay.
And so got that, checked it off,
Checked it all. Still got it.
still got it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so decided to do that, but that was something that all my friends had growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would like to do that. You asked me a question, I completely.
There was something about
Camping.
camping.
Yeah, so I went camping once with my dad. It was for Boy Scouts, and it was a wind and rainstorm, and completely knocked our tent down, but no one else's. And we were in the middle of the tents. So somehow he fucked it up so badly. And he's like, well, hey, look at us working as a team. I'm like, I'm freezing right now. Give me a bump of Mr. Boston so I can warm it up a
Pass
little
that
bit.
hooch, baby.
Please.
You got the van here?
Any trips to the Wisconsin Dells?
Not when I was a kid, but as an adult, I've been to some bachelor parties there, which, mistake.
That's
What's the
rough out
Dells?
there. That's like their famous.
Is that like with that lake in Texas where everybody goes?
No,
There's like a water park.
it's an amusement
A
park.
lot
okay.
of water parks. Yeah, there's like,
Say a
do you guys
bachelor
know
party?
Pete Lee?
Yeah, we know
course.
Pete Lee very well.
So
yeah.
Pete used to do barefoot skiing. He was like the guy that you'd go watch in the Wisconsin Dells.
What?
What?
I know. Oh,
Have you seen him before you met him? Did you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe he saw
But I
Pete
met
Lee.
him. Yeah, I met him when we started comedy together. But yeah, it was. So hearing about it's funny when you see Pete, and I know, but he's always like, well, I don't know. I'm going to use my girlfriend's shampoo. And it's like, you're a black belt, dude.
Yeah. Wait, he can water ski barefoot?
Oh, barefoot. He's a crazy good skateboarding, all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, very good.
And that's
foot
where-
athlete.
That's kind of the local entertainment up there in the Wisconsin Dells.
absolutely.
Pete Lee water skiing. Yeah. Holy shit.
When the squirrel's sick, they
And
send that Pete Lee.
and then funny too. That sucks,
Wow,
right?
yeah, very
Normally you
funny.
grow up with that talent, and you're like, forget it.
Wait,
I don't
this,
need a personality.
this place was a water park that did
It's
bachelor parties?
Imagine like the Jersey Shore kind of. There's a lot of different.
There's a casino down
Yeah,
there.
there's a bunch of
golf
stuff
course.
around there. It's
Is
like
it
a-
on some type of water?
It's on a bunch of water, bunch of different.
Okay.
bodies
It's not
of
just
water.
one thing. There's
Lakes.
Like, yeah, there's like
Yeah,
four
yeah.
water parks, a casino.
All right,
The
I
Wisconsin
gotcha.
Dells is a town.
It's like a
Okay.
destination. Yeah.
All right. That sounds pretty trashy.
Okay. And how old were you when you got your passport?
Oh shit, maybe in my 30s.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Where were you going?
Italy.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
For work
the
or for
thing-
vacation?
For vacation. The thing is, with me, it's like you didn't need a passport most of my adult life. I turned 18 in '93. You didn't need a passport till September 12th, 2001.
Really? You could just travel with your
Yeah,
driver's
with your
license
driver's
like
license.
that?
What? You could?
Well, I mean, the only places I went, Mexico and Canada. So
No kidding.
yeah, all you needed was your license at the border.
That's a real dirtbag thing to know. I don't want the federal government wanting anything else.
How about the grades in school? How were you?
2.3
2.3. That was
Yeah.
your high school.
GPA.
You know your GPA?
Well, yeah, when it's that bad, you remember it. when you have a bunch of people going, you're at a 2.3.
Sure, when it's getting screamed at you.
Yeah.
And your taint's pierced. What the hell's going on? How about the SATs?
You do the ACTs out there.
Well, I'm going to tell you. Which one is the hundreds score and which one is the 20s score?
ACT is the
Yeah, the lower one.
is like the double digit number.
SAT
Then I
would have been
did
at a
the
1600.
then I did the ACTs.
Okay.
Midwest typically does ACTs.
Okay.
Do you know what you got?
24.
Out of 36.
That's not good.
That's bad?
That's not great.
That
Yeah,
seems
no.
pretty good.
I thought it was all right.
Just his world's crumbling around. This
I don't
whole,
think
this
so.
whole time, I think it's not great.
2.3, and I got a
Yeah,
24.
I mean, I'm a great test taker.
It is above average. The average is a 19.5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everybody suck it.
My apologies, Mr. Daniels.
And did you go to
shit.
college?
Fucking yeah, Mensa apparently.
Oh, I am in Mensa. Can you want me to tell you that story?
You're literally in Mensa?
Here's the thing. So when I got divorced,
I feel like you strong-armed everybody to let you into Mensa.
don't make me get my horse, boys.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it's a bunch of nerds, and I'm not one.
Yeah. I just picture a bunch of dorks being like, he's not leaving. Let's just say he's in. He doesn't want to leave.
He wants to play the board game.
Handing out noogies and swirlies.
I talked to your boss? What?
Wait, what is Mensa, by the way?
Mensa.
Mensa.
It's like, I don't even, listen,
He's in it.
Yeah, you explain.
It's just it's like a society. Here's what it is.
You're in a society?
Here's what it's billed as. It's billed as it's for geniuses. But I have to tell you something that I think it really is just they let a lot of people in that they think are going to pay the dues.
Okay.
That's my theory.
Did you have to give like a resume? Like, hey, I was a 2.3 and I got a 24.
No, you didn't. So I went in.
I don't think you're in Mensa.
I went into therapy.
Okay.
To get, obviously, like when I was going through a divorce.
Sure.
And this guy had grown up 7 miles away from where I grew up, but he went to Duke University for 3 years. And when I got in there, he was like, well, how y'all doing? And I'm like, this isn't going to work for me. You picked up an accent in 3 years? And so he goes, sounds like you're between a rock and a hard place, young man. And I'm like,
Is this your therapist?
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. You're like a fake person.
Sure.
And
You're lying about your accent. I'm not taking your advice.
And then he goes, I feel like you think you're
that's a pickle right there. I'll tell you
yes,
that.
exactly. You're a devil in the deep blue sea.
Ain't not 2 shots of Mr. Boston can't deal
He's
with.
whittling wood as you're telling him in a rocking chair.
So he goes, I feel like you think you're the smartest person in the room a lot of the times. And I go, well, for sure in this room. And then he said, I would like you to take a test. I thought it was a personality test. And so he goes, make an appointment down in Minneapolis. And I was working at Acme Comedy Company 1 week. And so I go, I'll take it on that Sunday. Vikes don't play. No big deal.
Okay.
Like most geniuses.
So I'm
the Vikes aren't playing.
So I'm hammered. That night, I go down, still hungover, take the test, get my results back. I'm in Mensa.
No shit.
I promise you. So then I go in and I go, why did you make me take this test? And he goes, well, because I wanted you to realize you're not the smartest person in the room and to calm you down a little bit. And I put the results on his desk and I go, well, what now, dipshit?
Yeah.
What about now?
Mr. 3 years at Duke.
Now, I'll tell you, I bet you I take the test again.
No.
I don't get in.
So
But
what, it said you were a genius?
I don't know what it was about it.
Can we get the actual definition of Mensa? Do you have it?
I do. Mensa means table in Latin. And the
That's not what I meant. We have a society of tables.
It's a Greek place on 34th Street.
It's a furniture store.
And the organization was so named because Mensa is a roundtable society where ethnicity, color, creed, national origin, age, politics, and educational and social background are all completely irrelevant.
Okay.
Do you want the criteria to get in?
Yes, let's get some of that.
Because it sounds like it's a bunch of guys.
Oh, there are lots of females. So they do every year. They have a thing where new board games come out, and you can go to this Mensa group and you can play the board games.
Have you ever done
and
any
try
of
them
it?
out. I did it one time in Austin, Texas.
Like Monopoly,
Really?
like board games like that?
Yeah, I mean, but new ones that they're testing for market.
That's who they have do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, dorks, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah. Some fat kid in a mall.
I went down there and a real grown man had a teddy bear with him, and I'm like, okay, how do I get out of Mensa?
Well, apparently that teddy bear wielding weirdo had an IQ above the 98th percentile.
That's how you have to get in.
Yes.
So you have an IQ above the 98th percentile.
That test I took.
Whoa.
I
Said
did.
it, yeah. Well, fucking next Patreon, we're finding out if we can get in Mensa for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's happening.
Damn.
And then you have to take the Wonderluck test, which is what they give quarterbacks when they go into the NFL.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah, so you take an IQ test, and then you take that test right afterwards.
Okay.
And that one's hard because the first questions are pretty easy, but then they get harder and harder, and you only have 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes to take it, but it was.
Jeez.
What's the Wonderluck test?
That's what they give
It's like a
quarterbacks.
problem-solving type thing,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's
Or
to
it's-
make sure
yeah.
quarterbacks are going to be able to read defenses and be able to check the line when they get to the line of scrimmage.
That's pretty cool.
You didn't know that?
No.
Ex-football star like yourself?
Nah, I didn't know that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's a contemporary cognitive ability test that was created in 1939.
Bet you Tom Brady did real good on that.
I bet so too.
Yeah.
See if you can get his score. I'm sure it's up.
That's wild. Okay, let's talk about HelloFresh.
Hello, Fresh.
Top of the year, everyone's looking to revamp their, what they're putting in their body.
Eating habits.
Do yourself a favor, get over to HelloFresh. They can straighten you right. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. They send pre-portioned ingredients
They do.
to the house.
Delicious recipe.
And you do it. So you get to
Straight
feel
to your
like
door.
a cook, but you got everything right in front of you. Everything's all portioned out, all that stuff. Throw it in the skillet, mix it up. Next thing you know, your girl thinks you're a award-winning James Beard chef.
Sure. They have over 45 recipes and more than 100 seasonal add-on items to choose from every week. They'll keep finding new meals to love. It's fantastic. It's a nice thing for you and a lady, or you and your mans, or whoever, you and whatever.
Do a little cooking together.
Yeah, cook together. It's easy peasy. There's no like shopping list of this and that. I feel it's me and my me and the lady in the kitchen. You're doing it. I'm yelling out, fire the breadsticks and whatever.
They slip a cheesecake in there every once in a while.
Hachi machi.
A couple of times they got a little cheesecake cup showed up. Delicious.
HelloFresh even has breakfast you can make in a pinch and fast 10-minute lunches. Go to HelloFresh.com/garbage-free and use code garbage-free for free breakfast for life. Oh my God. One breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/garbage-free with code garbage-free. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Do it.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Yes.
Gang, January already sucks. Do yourself a favor. Don't start making resolutions that you can't keep, that are impossible to keep.
Too much pressure.
What you want to do is you want to get started with therapy through BetterHelp and learn to celebrate yourself and not beat yourself up. Don't spend time worrying about stuff that you can't handle. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, BetterHelp is entirely online. It's convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Whether you want to talk to a therapist over video call, by phone, by message, whatever it is, BetterHelp makes it easy. Big fan of talk therapy. Used it through many different parts of my life. As a kid, they made me go.
This guy's a real loony.
Dr. Jenkins can kick rocks. I'm fine.
How many chicken figures do you think is too many?
Through relationship stuff throughout my life, work stuff throughout my life, comedy. It's a great tool. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, definitely give BetterHelp a try. It's the easiest way to get in the pool. You do it from the privacy of your home. You don't go talk to some fucking bozo somewhere.
Wait in a parking lot.
Some bad office. Celebrate the progress you've already made. Visit BetterHelp.com/garbage today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. Do it, gang.
Do it.
All right. Well, I
that's
didn't
a
know
twist.
you're the first genius on the show, Chad.
Well, I don't know that I am.
That you are a genius.
I don't
or
know
the
that I'm
first
a
one
genius. I'm telling you, I took this test hungover.
You got the paperwork.
Yeah, that's true. I got the card.
Yeah.
Did you stay with the therapist or did you ice him?
I iced him. Yeah.
And why did 3 years at Duke? What's that mean?
I don't
Did he
know.
graduate?
Well, he went down there. That's what they told me. They go, he went to Duke for 3 years. Like I was going to be like,
Man.
what?
He only passed 2 classes.
Yeah, no shit.
That's some small town shit
that's
right
real
there.
hillbilly shit. He ate in the cafeteria. Okay.
All right. Let's go back a little bit. So it was you, your sister. Your sister was a little bit younger.
Yep.
What was the breakfast situation on school days during the year when you were a little kid? What would you be getting? Would your mom make
No.
Or were you on
eggs
your
and
own
stuff?
if they were both working?
Kind of on your own. My mom was around to make sure that we had breakfast, but it was cereal
Okay.
with milk, and then later on after that it was cereal with powdered milk.
Whoa.
Where you had
in
to,
the lean years?
yeah, lean years.
No
where
shit.
at one point you just go, fuck it, I'll just have water on it,
Really?
just to wash it down,
Damn.
like a hot dog eating competition.
So you guys moved into the new house,
Kobayashi
and then
over
financially things went bad.
Yeah. So they
Poor
got,
people in a nice house.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Yep.
man.
My childhood. Shout out to it, baby.
Hey, nothing more American than that, goddammit.
I learned the word house poor at 9 years old.
Yeah, we were basically squatters for a while.
Really?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, powdered milk. I don't know if I ever had that.
Yeah,
Had
don't.
powdered eggs.
Okay.
Don't. Powdered eggs I don't hate.
Yeah.
Will you eat at the breakfast at a hotel in the morning?
Like a Holiday Inn. Not
Oh,
like a
absolutely.
nice hotel. You'll do like the...
If you have a waffle iron that flips,
Yeah.
You're in.
You're in.
come on.
Sign Chad up.
I can smell it from my room. You think I'm not going to go use that thing?
I think I'm not going to waffle up over it.
I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to kill.
I'm TSA pre-check. I'll
tell you
make
what.
the flight.
Those shitty hotels, man, sometimes
love 'em.
they surprise you. You come down in the morning, like, this shit's all free. Ain't too shabby.
I love them.
I just put the scrambled eggs. I put some napkins down on the plate to absorb the water that comes with them.
That's a road dog pro
That's
move
pretty
right there.
Dude, I used to carry keys with me from different hotels, the key cards. And so when I was on the road, if I was staying at one that didn't have a continental breakfast, I'd go to one that did close to it, and I'd have my key with me just in case anybody asked.
Oh, that's genius.
That's trash. What are you talking about? I mean, I'm in, but goddamn.
You want to know trash?
Now I know he got into Mensa.
When I
Fucking his power moves. This guy's been playing chess this whole time.
He's turning keys into coupons.
Yeah.
dude, when I was hosting at the Mall of America, when the other
Quit bragging.
you can't get me to stop.
First Mensa, now hosting at the Mall of America.
Boom. While the headliner was on, I'd go get in line at a fancy restaurant and get one of those vibrating buzzer deals. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as it would go off, I'd sell it to somebody that was way back in line.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like trying to make money when you were just starting. You know, you had to get free breakfast. You had to make a little extra scratch.
Dude, I don't think anybody's ever thought. So you'd go like, hey, Chad, table for 4.
You'd go probably table of 6. Normally you go 6.
Obviously.
And then you find somebody back close to the line that has kids that are getting restless, and you go,
what the fuck?
hey, I got it. This is for a table of 6 right now. You know, $50 if you want it. Make an extra 50 on it.
No kidding.
You might be a genius.
Probably give the kids coffee too to get them real antsy.
Hey, have some candy, kids.
Some of my dad's cocaine. Walk by snapping, getting it in the air like
Holy
anthrax.
Shit.
Man,
Playing hardball with a Midwestern. It's buzzing, guys. Make a move.
It's either you or the Jenkins are eating tonight.
you got 5 minutes and the whole party's got to be there. Let's go.
Wow.
That's diabolical.
Very, very smart.
I like it. And what about lunch at school? Would you pack your lunch? Would you buy your lunch there?
Pack lunch.
Pack lunch?
Yeah, pack your
Mom
own.
make it, you make it.
I'd make it.
The night before, the morning?
Morning, you just kind of throw some stuff in there.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Whatever was available. A lot of vanilla wafers. A lot of bugles.
Bugles.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
You know what a bugle is?
Oh,
Yeah, you
yes,
put 'em on your
exactly.
fingers.
Exactly.
Would
yeah,
you put them
that's
on
right.
your fingers at lunch?
Of course.
Yeah, you would.
You got to play Wicked Witch. And then I had a card trick that I would do, and I'd get people's lunch money.
This guy's a goddamn hustler.
I'd
He's
bet-
playing fucking 3-card Monty at
I'd
lunch.
bet people their lunch money that they couldn't, whatever, that I could get their card.
No shit.
Jesus.
Man.
Any injuries as a kid?
No.
Never. Nothing.
Not a one.
To date, it broken anything?
No, I mean, sprained ankles here and there, busted ribs, but nothing crazy.
That's what happens when you're a gypsy going down the town.
A pit boss broke his fingers one time.
I got tuned up for counting cards in Vegas. What of it?
I've been run out on a rail a couple of towns. All right, folks, I got to go.
Puts a briefcase under his arm.
Man. This took a turn. I like it.
Doing card tricks at lunch for money.
Selling fake mortgages in high school.
Okay.
So where'd you guys go after? How long did you guys stay in the big house when it was just you, your sister, and your mom?
We got kicked out because my dad left my mom in bankruptcy,
Okay.
and then we went to an apartment.
Okay. And when you say he finally dipped, he like out of your life dipped? Left the town?
9 blocks away,
Get the fuck out of here.
and saw him maybe every 7 months.
No shit.
Yeah, it was weird. So it was like he was gone, but he just...
He was lingering.
Yeah, it was just...
So until the divorce, is it a normal mom, dad, everybody's loving, you never saw this coming, and then all of a sudden he's living
Or when you look back when you were like 5, when I look back at 5 years old, it was rough.
You saw it coming. I mean, my old man would gamble on payday, and he would either come home with crab legs or chicken chow mein in a can. And when he came home with chicken chow mein in a can, we knew he lost.
Yeah.
And my sister and I'd be like, all right, we'll be outside.
Yeah, we go, Jesus.
But you guys were close.
My sister and I, yeah, still.
No, but with your dad, like he was loving towards you guys and all that.
yeah,
you guys were, and then just
Just not my so both parents loved us.
Mm-hmm.
We loved them.
They didn't love each other.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
A lot of talking through the kids. A lot of dinner table like, can you tell your father to stop chewing so loudly? And it's like, do you mean the one right here?
Whoa.
ouch.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
But then 9 blocks away, you see him once every 7 months.
Yeah, about.
You never just go over to his house, say, hey, what's going on?
Didn't want to show up. Didn't know what was going to happen.
Holy, was he living there by himself?
Well, yeah, but we did it. We went over there one time just to say like, hey,
How you doing?
Want to hang out and watch some TV? And there were like melted candles on the table that were melted all the way down and like pouring over the tables.
Gotcha.
So it was a fuck shack.
Yeah. All right.
Or he's a vampire.
You don't want to walk in on yeah, that's true.
Huh.
He's dead, so that kind of kills that theory. But
He's not a vampire. But it wasn't a garlic accident,
yes.
so who knows?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I'd like to look at you. Got very vampire hunter vibe.
You
so
do. This could be a whole
That's what,
thing.
that's what I'm looking for.
Daywalker.
Huh.
Who would babysit you as a kid? Family?
Me.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, how long did
Well, I guess from probably 7 on. I would walk.
7?
Dude, him at 7. Imagine him at 7. He's probably more mature than me and you right now.
He's wearing that exact outfit.
He's yelling at his sister to go to bed.
Answering the door. No,
And when you come back, bring us food.
they'd leave you at 7, and your sister was 2.
Yep.
So you're watching her.
Yep.
Changing her diaper and stuff like that.
Yep.
Damn. Whew.
What was your first job?
Paperboy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What were you riding around on? What was the
A
whip?
skateboard.
Skateboard.
Yeah, I'd use a skateboard. Sometimes I'd have to pull it because there was gravel. Sometimes I'd have to, sling the bag over, hold on to the skateboard.
What would you do in the winter?
Walk.
Really?
Yeah, you had to walk.
That
at
had to
point.
suck.
It sucked bad.
How bad were the winters there?
So I don't know. They get 30, 40 below zero. But then sometimes
That's not that bad.
sometimes you get a polar vortex and it's 70 below zero with wind chill.
Fuck that. And
Yeah.
you moved back there after you got out?
I did.
Where did you move to after?
Minneapolis. I've never lived anywhere but Minnesota.
Okay.
Mhm.
Huh. Man, that is wild. What was the pet situation?
Grew up with dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Indoor dogs, outdoor dogs?
Indoor only, yeah.
What breed?
We had a mutt for the first one. That was Mogan. And then we had an apricot poodle named Jack. And then we had, I think, another mutt named Cole, black dog.
Was the
Named
apricot
Cole.
poodle in the good years?
What-
In the good financial years?
Yeah, but towards the end.
Gotcha.
Like, it was almost like that dog could sense it, too, because it started getting bumps all over its body. It's like, I'm out of here. This sucks.
I don't know if you guys see the writing on the wall
Yeah.
here, but
Wait, did you keep them all until they passed, or did they run away?
Kept them all.
Kept them all.
Yep.
All right.
still got them.
There you go.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting.
I feel like you guys are trying to solve a crime.
We are.
I love it.
We are. And you for sure did it.
Guilty. We just haven't connected the dots
I
yet.
feel like I'm on first 48 right now. This is like Mindhunter. Okay. Huh.
What was the poster situation in the room as a kid? You had your own room.
I had my own room.
Right.
Yeah, and in the big house. Well, I guess I had my own room the whole time.
Okay.
But so, in the big house, it was probably Michael Jordan,
Sure.
stuff like that.
Respect it.
Had throwing stars. I would throw throwing stars at the posters.
You were throwing Chinese stars in your room.
In my room, which, guess what? You
Okay.
take those posters down, holes behind them.
Of course.
But good thing the bank took the house back. We didn't have to sell it. No big deal about the
Suckers.
holes.
Yeah, yeah. Saving
Punched
my-
holes in the walls?
Never punched.
Never punched. Just Chinese stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Got those at a flea market.
Of course you did. Where else do you get Chinese? Unless you went to the Far East at a young age, but you didn't have a passport. You went to get some Chinese throwing stars and some spices.
Yeah, we didn't think you got them at Bloomingdale's. Got 'em
Just
at
pling, I'm just chucking them and then cinnamon in my mouth. Yeah. Daddy likes it.
BB gun?
BB gun, yep. Got it for Christmas. Got in trouble for baiting crows in the backyard, or blackbirds, I guess.
What's baiting mean?
Baiting means like you put bread out, and when they come eat it, tunk, tunk.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got some bodies on you.
Yeah.
You would look at it.
Pretty decent count, dude. Pretty decent count.
Fucking throwing crab legs in the backyard.
Do you hunt now or anything like
I
that?
don't. I've never hunted other than that with a BB gun.
You got any nickel at the house?
Uh-uh.
No pieces?
Uh-uh.
Minnesota, no piece?
Just talked about that, too, because we got...
You seem like a tactical
Yeah.
gun guy, too.
I love shooting them, but I don't think I should have one at the house.
Yeah, he is a bit of a loose cannon.
And apparently so the United States government. FBI
Can't
won't.
tell me what to do.
FBI won't budge. Okay. All right.
You do seem like a guy who could unassemble and reassemble a gun
Yeah.
blindfolded.
And I think
wish.
You look like the guy Matt Damon plays in the movie. Like, you look like the real
Yeah,
guy.
it's just black and white photos of you and him on set.
And you're showing him how to you're showing him how to sweep a room.
Is he wearing cargo pants?
I don't.
Very sharp guy though, but masculine compared to me and him.
This got lost, but did you go to college?
I went to 3 years at a community college,
Some call it Duke.
Mensa. 3 years at a community college, just didn't take. I was just there for the social aspect of it.
Okay. And were you living at home, or did you get your own place?
Got my own place.
You got your own place.
Well, roommates.
Roommates.
Sure,
Okay.
right.
So your mom and your sister are in the apartment because your sister's younger than you. She's probably in
So
high school.
at this point, we just lived in the apartment for 1 year.
Okay.
My mom. So think about my old man. How shitty. My mom is that
Sure.
great on the other end of the spectrum.
Nice.
So she got through bankruptcy. got an apartment for 1 year, and then found someone that would sell their house. I can't remember what it's called, like rent to deed, maybe?
Or something like, sure, yeah. Like one of those.
And so you
lease to
basically,
own.
you're renting until you prove you can take over the mortgage.
Okay.
And so it got us a house
Damn.
1 year later. So from 10th grade to senior year for me, I was in a house.
Okay.
And then when I went to school in the same town, my sister and mom were at that house.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Damn. Hustler.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Love that.
Any trouble in high school? Arrested? Anything like that?
Yeah, I got arrested. I took advanced chemistry class because I thought to myself, everyone in here wants good grades. So I knew if I didn't do my homework, they would do it. If I was their partner, they would finish the project because they didn't want to get a bad grade. And so I'm like, I'm just going to fucking ride coattails.
That's a felony in your town? What the heck?
Okay.
So then,
How does that lead
Small
to you
town.
catching a case?
so then I learned how to break
I bought a lot of fertilizer.
I learned how to
I was trying to rent a truck.
Oh, man, he does. This guy's got pipe bomb written all over him. Holy shit. All right, so, okay, so...
hold on.
So, chemistry class.
So they taught us how to break an electrical circuit with saline solution.
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right.
Okay.
And
They tell you how to
so
break what?
an electrical circuit with saline solution.
Okay.
And then I noticed the security of the local chemical plant was a little lax.
Dude, I'm telling you, kind of.
Go ahead.
So I'm watching this light bulb go on and off in class, and I go, oh, yeah, the ATM will do that. And so I go home, and I make this saline solution, which is just salt water. And then I go, and I'm at my buddy's house, and I go, I'm going to go do this to the ATM, see if I can break the circuits, have all the money come out.
What grade's this?
This
Man,
is,
you are a fucking genius.
I'm a junior. I'm a
That's
junior.
crazy.
And then my buddy goes, oh, you'll go to jail. It doesn't matter if you're 17. If you do an ATM, it's the bank. So you'll go to jail forever.
So you killed him.
I gotta tie up loose ends.
And I was like, just look at this butter knife quick. And so
Chinese star just hits him right there. Just you washing your hands.
I did have a Mr. Boston blow dart gun. So he talked me into trying it on soda machines first.
Okay.
And so we did that, broke 13 of them, got caught. And
Was it working? Could you access
So
them?
what happens is you put it in the dollar changer, you spray it in the dollar changer, everything shuts down, and then all the quarters come out. And if you push the button for Coke or Sunkist or whatever, all of that
We'll just
empties.
start-
What?
Oh, shit.
Now,
What was the
by the way,
hole
do
on-
not do this.
Of course. It's the goddamn 90s.
Right. So big haul. Lot of soda cans.
So
tons-
what'd you do with it? Were you
tons of
going to try
quarters.
to move that?
Well, no, we were just
You
going
got a
to.
guy in the beverage
So you hit
industry.
13.
You got to connect.
Hold on.
Hey, Dad, you need some mixers?
Yeah.
So your buddy went from trying to convince you not to do it. Now he's an accessory.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
You guys do it together.
But it's just soda machines,
You hit 13 soda machines.
which also is a felony because it's too many.
Okay. And
Did they tell you the number of what wouldn't have been the felony? If you were like, hey, you did
It was
over-
a dollar amount, and I can't remember the
Gotcha.
math on it.
one
but-
Dr. Pepper over the line, baby.
Yeah.
What was the haul?
I mean, just a backseat full of soda cans, and then,
Were you laughing
Couple-
a lot? I would have been dying laughing,
we
I
were
feel.
just like, it's working again!
Yeah, just
Dude,
what
I'd
the
buy-
fuck?
I would still be on that tear doing that.
So
I
you
wouldn't have
know,
stopped.
you know the noise that the dollar bill receiver makes when you put it in? It goes,
Yeah.
It would make that noise when the circuits would start to break. So anytime we heard that noise, we were like, oh my God, yes!
And then just dump. It would
yeah,
just start
and it would
dumping.
just start dumping quarters.
And how much? A couple $100? Thousands of dollars?
No. Maybe 200.
Okay.
Maybe.
And then you got pinched.
We got pinched. My small town, so my little league coach, who's a cop, pulled us over. And I was like,
Can't
hey,
get a damn drop of Pepsi in this whole goddamn town. What the hell's going on? Whole county's dry.
yeah. So I was like, hey, coach, how's it going?
Is this after a job?
This is.
Like after you guys had just done one? Or is
Oh,
this,
we did them all in one night.
All 13 one night.
Yeah.
Nightfall.
Yeah. So he just does the,
Did you dress up in like all black and stuff like
oh,
that?
you would think, but my dipshit friend who talked me out of.
You're wearing your Little League jersey?
He actually, he's wearing his high school football jersey.
Oh my God.
So somebody sees the number. So even if we get away with it, we're fucked
Yeah.
the next day. And so we're in the cop shop. We're arguing about it. I'm like, I can't believe you wore that goddamn jersey. He goes, you wanted to do an ATM machine. I'm
That's
like,
true.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You
you
did
would
save
have
us
got
from
right
that.
away.
I think it's a federal crime. At that
Sure.
point.
So when did he get you? The next night? That night?
That night.
Oh, you got caught that night?
That same night.
Oh, you
yeah.
stink. You didn't even get away with it for a little while?
I know.
The guy had his name on his back.
I know, that's crazy.
So they pull you over.
Yeah, pull us over, and for the record, the police car had a headlight out, which is also illegal.
Sure, that's true.
So we did try to barter with them, like,
hey, having a 6-pack of Sprite.
you guys did a crime, we did a crime, that kind of thing. But end up mowing a lot of church lawns,
Community service. Okay.
and then had to pay restitution on all the pot machines.
Man. So you never got to the ATM, huh?
Oh, thank God.
Man.
Yeah,
That seriously would have been brutal.
Yeah.
I might still be in prison.
Yeah, because you killed people when you got there. Started running a gang.
Whoa.
Holy
Mr. Daniels.
shit.
All right.
That's amazing.
That is
What are the numbers saying so far?
Okay.
Fill me in.
not great. Any involvement in student activities, student council? Did you
Yep.
run for anything?
Student council was vice president of the class going up.
Real?
Okay.
I feel
Yeah.
a puppet regime. He was really pulling the strings, I feel.
Yeah.
Put a figurehead in there.
I'm not gonna put my name on this prom, but I will be running it.
Bunch of kickbacks and no-show jobs. Holy shit.
Okay. Huh.
All right. What was the first time you had Nutella?
I mean, maybe 30s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is all checking out.
Yeah.
Who was the doctor when you were a kid? Who was your pediatrician?
Sanderson, maybe?
Okay.
Dr. Sanderson?
That's what the name. Was that in his house, or was it in like a professional
In
center?
a clinic.
Clinic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clinic situation. I grew up right across from a clinic. And so then when we moved across town, it was, same deal.
Gotcha.
What was the name of the supermarket growing up?
We had Service Food and More For.
I ain't
Either
never
one of those
heard.
sound good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are local.
The one sounds
A
like
lot
it
of
does
canned chow
oil
mein.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of chow mein.
Yikes.
Huh.
How was your mom in the kitchen? Good cook?
Fair to partly cloudy.
Would you guys have dinner together?
Most times, yeah.
Most times?
I mean, when I was a teenager, I was gone all the time. I didn't want to be home anyways. My mom's
Sure.
like, get home from work, watching Days of Our Lives, ripping heaters.
Mom ripping heaters.
Yeah, so you walk out and everybody's like, "Oh, when'd you start smoking?"
Sure,
I was like,
yeah.
Well, I don't. But so I was gone a lot.
What was her brand, do you recall?
Ooh, Salem?
Sure. That checks out.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Days of Our Lives in Salem's. I'm with you. Okay.
Well, maybe I'm thinking Salem because Days of Our Lives takes place in Salem.
Does.
Whoa.
Does take place in Salem.
Oh, maybe
No,
that.
Salem's a cigarette.
I don't know.
Though. Could've
Oh,
been.
okay, maybe it is both.
Of course.
Smoking
Okay.
Salem's watching Salem.
She was trying to get into character. What were the family cars growing up?
Had a real long green Pontiac. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what kind it was. That's when I was younger. And then my dad came home without asking my mom, Mazda 626, brand new, off the lot.
Okay.
Your dad played it fast and loose.
Yeah.
Off the lot's
sure
a real
did.
trashy term.
And then we had a
In Minnesota, too, that's so impractical. It's like
absolutely.
a sports car.
Yeah, yeah.
They handle great
It was
in the snow.
ridiculous. And then we had a not a Dodge Omni, but whatever the other version is, like the
What was the Dodge
the
Omni?
rip-off Plymouth Horizon.
Oh, I know what
think
you're
I know
talking
that.
about.
So a little green Plymouth Horizon.
Yeah.
That's what my mom had to drive after the getting left. and
That
back.
That's what
thing.
she was zipping
Wow.
around in.
And then I totaled
Dodge
that
Omni
car.
Plymouth
You
Horizon.
totaled that car?
I totaled that car because I went out to a
Vending machine job.
cabin, a lake cabin with these girls and a buddy of mine, and then I used my mom's sunglasses, and she goes, "You always lose my sunglasses. Do not lose these sunglasses." I'm like, "All right." So I forgot them, so we had to go back, and there's a little hairpin turn on this gravel road, and in my head, I had already passed it because I did once.
Gotcha.
And so I was driving way too fast, and we rolled into an alfalfa field.
Damn.
Yeah, shattered it up real good.
Alfalfa field.
Yeah, what the fuck's an alfalfa field?
It's
What
a
is alfalfa? It's
field
a
where they grow alfalfa.
Grass. It's like,
Okay.
it's actually really good.
What am I, an asshole all of a sudden? What the fuck? You do turn on me? Fucking.
I actually like alfalfa.
I'm sorry.
I like it on a sandwich, too, to be honest with you. It's
I don't
not
think
like
I've
anything on a
I don't
sandwich.
think I've ever had it.
Okay.
It's like the fancy sprouts they put on
Yeah,
sandwiches.
it's sprouts.
and such.
Could have said a sprout field. Okay? Fucking Mensa. Fucking jamming me up over here.
All right. All right. So that's the childhood.
I mean, You are. I think you are kind of one. You are a one of one character.
Yeah.
I feel. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
Only because, see, I don't get one of one character.
You're like. I mean, we've been doing this a lot. You're
Unique.
You're a unique character.
I got you.
Okay, you did not like that.
No. I do. What I'm thinking of is you say that's the childhood. So I mean, my old man, dude, this guy stole my identity, ruined my credit. We got a lot of stuff.
At what age did he steal your identity?
I was maybe 15.
A social security card to open something up, or social security number.
Yeah,
to open
got
something.
an apartment, electric, phone,
No shit.
loans, stuff like that. So then when I was older, I went to get stuff, and I was like, there, the go.
You had no idea.
Uh-uh.
You didn't even find out when it was failing.
Right.
You found out way after.
I found trying to get a car loan, and they were like, nice try, dude.
Damn.
Shit.
So he stole your identity and then rang up a bunch of bills and didn't pay them.
Right.
And he was still alive.
Still alive at that point.
Any conversation with him about that?
No.
No.
Nothing. You don't call him and say, yo, what the hell?
No.
Whoa.
My mom, because when I find out about it, I don't know where he is.
Gotcha.
And then my mom has to write a bunch of these letters to a bunch of people to say, like, he was living with me the whole time. This wasn't him.
Jesus.
I assure you, my son owns no boats, let alone 4.
Yeah, what was the stuff? Was it just an apartment?
Yeah, just like normal living stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing too elaborate.
What's your sister do now?
She is a psych nurse and a surge tech.
Okay.
So does 2 different things in 2 different hospitals.
And is she out there in Minnesota too?
Yeah, she lives close to Duluth, Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Huh. Anyone in your family ever get married at the courthouse?
I don't think so.
Okay. Here we go. Things are looking up.
Starting to turn a little bit. What's the house situation now? So you were married, you had kids, you and your wife got divorced.
Yep.
And then you moved away and then moved back?
Nope, I stayed put.
Okay.
So my ex-wife and I were 8 blocks away from each other, just for the kids, for ease of that.
Okay. Still.
So I have that house still.
Okay.
My son rents it.
Okay. Your son's an adult now.
Yep,
Okay.
24. And then I moved down to Minneapolis and bought a different house.
Okay.
Okay. And then you also have the lake house.
Yes.
3 houses.
It's too much, I know.
Ah, that's great.
Almost 1 billion streams. The guy's doing all right.
Yeah, this might pull you out of
I
this.
can't wait to get out of this 3rd house deal.
What, the old one?
The one that my son
Son's-
rents.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Rent
gonna,
a deed.
I'm going to try to get him to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
What's he doing now?
Coding
Coding.
and growing weed.
Nice.
Because I think historically in your bits, you've always painted him as a bit of a dummy, a little bit.
Well, yeah, just somebody who just the common sense wasn't always there.
Sure. Not Mensa material.
But I mean, it's like I'm painting him as a teenage boy, really.
Of course, yeah. No. Of course.
Yeah, so, but yeah, he got it together. He was like, I'm not going to play video games. I'm going to start making video games. And I was like, prove it.
Damn.
And then he did. So
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty jazzed up for him.
So you're down in Minneapolis now. Suburban house?
Suburban house,
Suburban house. How many bedrooms?
4.
4-bedroom house down there.
Not bad. You got a garage on that thing?
Got a 3-car garage.
Whoa!
What the?
Hello.
Attached or detached?
Attached.
Very nice.
What are you whipping around town in? What are you driving now?
Chevy Traverse. That's what I drive.
Chevy Traverse?
Can you park 3 cars in that garage?
Yes.
So it's clean enough,
Yep.
organized enough.
Well, yes, but you could really, really walk around in there if I would do a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
Like
Gotcha.
in between the cars, there is a layer of shit we haven't brought into the house yet.
Okay.
What's the backyard situation?
So we're on a hill, and so we have a little bit of a backyard. It's tiered. And then
Okay.
it goes off into, we have a fence, and then it goes off into a slough area.
What's a slough?
What's a slough?
Like a marsh.
Oh, marsh.
Is it nice?
Like a dirty pond.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Freezes over in the winter, right?
It does. It's already, frozen over right now.
You
Can
go
you
out
ice-
on it?
I wish you could, but there's like cattails and stuff. So you would get jammed up a little bit.
Gotcha.
I was thinking about bringing like one of those, maybe just a lawnmower out there and getting it low enough and then spraying more water on
Guys
it.
got to mow your ice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
You
'cause
still play hockey?
Shit,
or
no,
still skate
I got
at all?
I got a hip replacement,
No shit.
and so
Really?
if I fall down and it breaks, I'm in deep shit.
Huh. Hip replacement.
Yeah,
Any hot tubs in any of those homes?
I have a hot tub in the Minneapolis home,
Standalone hot tub?
standalone,
And outside.
outside. Yep.
Really? Can you use it in the winter?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yep. Just keep it warm enough.
You making payments on that, or did you pay up front?
For the house?
No,
Hot
for the
tub.
hot tub.
Hot tub came with the house.
Came
tub
with
came
the
with the
house.
Yeah, so technically I am making payments on the hot
Sure.
tub.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like it.
Have you ever got anything from Rent-A-Center?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Really?
ice cream maker for graduation parties, cotton candy maker.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, we were talking like, did you ever rent a couch for 2 years?
Rent a couch? No,
They
I've
do
never
that.
rented.
If you had the ice cream maker just in the house on a Wednesday, that would be that would be crazy.
You kids want vanilla? Huh. Ever been to a monster truck rally? Huh.
Will you send stuff back at a restaurant? What's the criteria there?
If if it's not what I order, sometimes I'll just get up and leave. If it's not what I order, I'm not
I
going to.
love this
I'm not going
guy.
to take. I'm not going to send it back.
All right, hold on a second. Let's take a step back. All right.
He's a no fuss, no guff guy.
You go out to dinner.
Okay.
All right. You're sitting down. You've gotten your appetizers or whatever.
Yep.
And then you ordered, I don't know, bacon cheeseburger.
Okay.
And they come over with a half roasted chicken.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to say anything. You're just going to get up and leave.
In that situation, I'd be like, I don't think this is mine. But I'll give you a specific situation.
Please.
Original House of Pancakes, Spokane, Washington, and this is not alleged. This happened. I can prove it.
Okay.
Went in there, and Kelsey and I are trying to get some food, and she can't have dairy.
So this is recent.
Yeah, so she's like, hey, can you make the stuff with butter? And this guy goes, or without butter, with oil? And he goes, no, we only cook stuff in butter. And I go, I don't think that's right.
Yeah, you
And then
got
he goes,
oil back there.
He goes, no. I mean, we cook everything but it's clarified butter. Does that count? And I go, do you hear yourself saying butter still? So that's butter.
Sure.
And then we leave. We didn't order anything, and we leave. And I go back the next day. She has a haircut, and I'm like, I'm going to get this waffle that I've been dreaming about because they have what I think is the greatest waffle in the history of man.
Guy
It
likes
comes
a
with
nice waffle.
Fresh sliced strawberries, homemade whipped cream. So I go in and I go, I want that really fluffy waffle with the fresh blah, blah, blah. This dude brings me a waffle meal with an Eggo that I look at him and I break it right in front of him. And I go, what the fuck is this? And then I set it down and then I excused myself.
Psycho.
I'm not a psycho. Bring me the shit. I mean, that's crazy. That's 2
Have they
days.
changed
it was
the
same-
recipe?
it was the same server from the day before.
Oh, man. You had a chip on
He
your
had it out
shoulders.
for you.
You get one shot.
This
right?
guy had no
M&M,
idea how
Mom's
close he came to
spaghetti.
getting his throat slit. This guy was a bad baked potato away from disappearance. Okay.
Huh.
All right. Split the check if you go out with like another couple.
That's hard for me.
Yeah? Why?
I don't know what it is about it.
You don't like doing it.
I got something in me where if they let it sit for a second, I'll grab. For
You'll
it.
grab
Yeah, I'm
it.
the same way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. No Venmo requests.
No,
anything like that.
No,
You just grab it
It's
and we'll-
just like and then you kind of wait for we'll get it next time or whatever.
Sure.
That
Sure.
kind of thing.
Respect.
All
Gentleman's
right.
move. That's the gentleman's move.
I'll give you that.
Is there currently any milk crates in that house in Minneapolis?
Ooh. But plastic, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe for moving pictures. I think I have.
It's
a couple
just
of
you
them.
in the house, right? There's
No, Kelsey lives
Oh,
there.
so that's
Kelsey and I
together,
bought a
yeah.
but
house
no
together.
kids.
No kids, right?
Okay.
Kids are older, right?
All
Yeah,
right.
they're out of the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's the vacuum situation at the house? You got a Dyson?
One vacuum. It's a Shark, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Shark. We run it up. We got 2 cats and a dog, so we have that whatever the pet version of that is.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got one myself.
Not too shabby.
Have you ever taken a bath at a hotel?
I've taken when they have the hot tub situation, like the bubble, whatever
In the room.
yeah,
Jacuzzi tub.
jacuzzi. Yeah, in
Sure.
the room. I've taken those. yeah.
Okay.
I respect that.
Hmm.
Will you eat in the hotel room?
Will I eat?
Yeah, have a
Oh,
full
hell
meal
yeah.
in the hotel
Oh,
room?
yeah.
Use the ironing board as a table?
All right on my lap. I'll grab a pillow I'm not using
Okay.
and then prop it up.
Gets after it.
Yeah.
Do you have a brand of hotel that you really enjoy on the road? If you can stay at one.
I just I like a Marriott, like a Courtyard, just
Gentlemen.
because then it's the same stuff.
know what you're getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know what you're getting. Okay.
Napkin on your shirt when you eat ever?
Yeah,
tucked in?
yeah, probably when I'm eating crab or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you swim at the pool? Courtyard Marriott? Will you take a dip in the pool in
Sure,
the hot tub?
absolutely.
Okay.
Gentlemen. Any nicknames growing up?
Buzz, and then any rendition of Chad you can think of.
Yeah.
Chatter, Chadwick.
Sure.
Who called you Buzz?
My mom.
Okay.
Do you know how to use chopsticks?
I do.
Okay.
Have you had raisins in the last 365 days?
Absolutely.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I like them.
You like
Crashed his
raisins?
car into a raisin field.
This guy's a
Had to
serial
eat his
killer.
way out.
Chocolate covered? Yogurt covered?
No?
You just got raisins in your house?
Raisins and almonds, yeah.
And a trail mix?
No, it's just a bag of almonds, bag of raisins.
You have just a plain bag of raisins in
do
your
it
house.
myself. Uh-oh. What's happening? I feel like I'm losing.
Cold shiver. It's got a cold shiver up my spine.
Are you on the hooch? You drinking at the moment?
I drink sometimes.
Yeah.
You have a cocktail at the house?
Not really. I don't often, but we just had a party where I had way too much.
Okay.
What's the go-to drink if you're indulgent?
Maybe just like a, vodka soda. I do
Okay.
like a tequila on the rocks, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got booze at the house?
Yep.
Nice. You have a bar area set up?
It's kind of one of those like little miniature hutch bars
Gotcha.
that we have in our dining room.
I like it.
Okay.
Just had a party, had a holiday party.
Yeah,
Okay.
December 30th.
December 30th.
Just because comedians, a lot of times they're working
Sure.
on 31st, so we decided to have it on the 30th.
Potluck, or did you guys put the spread out?
So what I said, we put most of the spread out, bought all the booze, and I said if you're proud of or have any sort of nostalgic
dish you
dessert
want,
that,
or
that you want to bring to show
Okay.
it off, it's welcome. Don't need to.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that too. That's nice.
Because people have pride in it. Like you said,
Yeah.
like they're like, oh, I want to make my whatever.
I would even stretch that from desserts. Like if you have a killer buffalo chicken
Oh, that's
dip or whatever you do.
appetizers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's a great way to throw the gauntlet down, too.
Yes, it really is.
like bring your fucking A
Bring
game.
your fucking A game.
Put a little passion into it. You're only making it because you want to, not because you have to.
And what did you guys?
Wow.
What did you guys put out for the guests? Was it a full dinner?
We put out not a full dinner.
of vanilla
with some tons of bugles. We had
A lot of raisins.
We
Just raisins and almonds.
dig in, everybody.
The fuck, people are in the corner. What the fuck?
We had like a guac, chip, salsa, queso situation. Kelsey made her grandma's famous spicy mustard, and then I popped some Bavarian pretzels in the oven and had that kind of stuff.
Pretty good.
Sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You got a foosball table at the house, I presume?
Had to.
Got to, yeah.
That was a thank you for moving to Minnesota gift.
Sure.
Anything else? You got a bumper pool table? Anything down there?
Pinball.
We have ping pong and we have a dartboard.
Okay. All in the basement, right?
All in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fun basement right there.
Yeah, it's a fun little game
It's a
room,
good
yeah.
basement.
And where are you shopping now at the house? Where's your grocery store that you go to in Minneapolis?
There's a place called Lunds and Byerly's
Lunds.
that we
Sounds fancy.
that we frequent. It is a little fancy, but it's got all the brands you would think. It's got
Okay.
it's not like Whole Foods where you go in there and it's like you have to get their brand or some weird ass brand you've never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going into Lunds and Byerly's and you're getting Chips Ahoy, Doritos,
That's all I need to
whatever
hear.
you need.
I'm in.
But then they also have their little floofy sections, whatever.
Sure. And are you eating Chips Ahoy and stuff like that at the house?
I'll have.
If we came over right now,
Can we come over?
Yes, absolutely. If you guys have an appetizer or a dessert that you're proud of,
get the hoagie dip?
go ahead and bring it.
What snacks would you offer us if we were at the house right now?
Oh man, probably.
Do you have Chips Ahoy?
No, I bet there are some Oreos though, because
All right.
before New Year's Eve, I was making chocolate covered Oreos, and then I said that I was going to try to not eat sugar for a while. You know that deal. where
Chocolate
you-
covered Oreos you're making for the party?
No, just for myself.
Just for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I take a
What?
You're
big
taking them to the head?
a glob of chocolate and dump it on. I don't try to make it look nice, anything like that, and then just as soon as it's cooled, get it ready.
You're eating them right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if we came over and I asked for a water? What would I get? Would I get a bottle of water? Or do you have it out of the filter?
You
What
get
do
a
what do you-
glass of water. There's like this reverse osmosis
Is that what you have?
Very
system.
nice.
You have a reverse osmosis
where you have the
system.
little skinny faucet next to the main faucet.
Okay.
You'd get something out of there.
That's pretty good.
Fancy. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. With fridge, double-sided, open like that?
No, the fridge is it's 2 doors, but it's top is the refrigerator, bottom is the freezer, and then the bottom has like an ice tray that
Sure.
it makes its own ice.
Okay.
And then there's 2 long drawers and another skinny drawer next to the ice machine.
Okay. When you guys are home, will you guys have dinner together? Will you sit
Yeah.
at the table?
We sit at the kitchen island, yeah.
Sit at the kitchen island.
We don't have a dining room table yet.
No dining room table yet. Will you sit in front of the TV and watch TV and have dinner? Is that something that can happen?
I can, but we have pets that love to be near us. And
Gotcha.
so that's a lot. So
Okay.
we keep it on the high top so
All
they
right.
can get out of there.
Calculated.
That all makes sense.
Do you have a go-to karaoke song?
Yeah,
And do
I
you do karaoke?
I suppose I do karaoke. So I mean, when it's called for, I'm never like
Not
we
daily.
should go do karaoke. I'm not that guy. But if we find ourselves there, I like a "Rock This Town" by the Stray Cats.
Okay. Rock This Town, Rock It Inside Out.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
a good one.
Like
What was your
something like
first
that.
concert?
That's a great.
Because we're about the
question.
same age.
First concert may have been a triple header where it was Bush, No Doubt, and Goo Goo Dolls
Whoa.
at the Fargo Dome.
That's pretty good.
But I was
Argo
I
Dome.
was
You had
19 or
16 yeah,
no, I was
okay.
19 or 20.
All right.
Something like that.
That's a good
First concert.
I know. Yeah,
19 or 20.
I didn't go. I didn't. We didn't have the stuff
Huh.
to get there.
Do you like your bun toasted? If you have a burger, do you like your bun toasted?
So when I'm at the lake house, I will toast it on a flat top. I'll butter it with. Well, I'll put mayonnaise on it.
Okay.
And then I'll toast it on that. But I don't need it toasted in any situation.
Is this an outdoor flat top that
yeah,
you have?
outdoor? Yep.
What other grilling equipment do you have out there?
Have a normal gas grill, and then
Okay.
I have a smoker.
Traeger?
Yep.
How are you on the flat top? People come by, you can do a whole breakfast. You got the hash browns going.
Breakfast. We're big fajita people at the lake
Never
place.
heard that said in my
Because you
life.
just because all
I
you
don't know
have
if
to
you know about
I mean,
us out here. We're big fajita people.
Yeah, they call us the Sizzle Gang.
Basically, dump a bucket of it on the flat top and let her rip.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
it's so easy.
Okay.
It's so easy.
Any ATVs or anything out there at the lake house?
Nope.
Canoe?
Have a pontoon boat.
You got a pontoon? Why do you say something?
I got a jet ski.
How big's a
You got
pontoon?
a jet ski?
Yeah, 22 footer.
That's a nice pontoon boat. You got the bathroom on it, pop-up bathroom or no? Okay.
We had a lake.
Sure.
That's the
of
bathroom.
course. Yeah.
Pontoon boat and a jet ski. He's got 3 houses.
Okay. Any obviously
I am tumbling towards bankruptcy.
just like your dad.
It's all in the kid's name. Who gives a
He's never gonna get
Suckers.
approved. Never gonna get approved to buy my
I was
house.
going to ask you guys, what are your middle names?
So you were married, so you were a little constricted. But anytime when
Right.
you started making money, was there any stupid purchase, or you look back of like, I didn't need that?
Your first big check.
You had kids and got married younger,
Yeah,
so it was a little.
I don't
you
think
were-
so. Well, here's the thing. I didn't start making money till it was like the day. It was almost like I signed the divorce papers, and then I got a text that was like, your album is going crazy right now.
Oh shit!
And then the royalties started coming in. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean,
By
right
every
after-
house you see.
right after. Yeah.
Holy shit. So
Right
you did it.
after.
You just did
Yeah,
it later
so-
in life.
Yeah, so
The
your
jet
dumb
ski and the
purchase-
pontoon
yeah, the lake house,
That's what
the
I said.
Traeger.
And then every time I see my ex's family, I'm like, I don't know either. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened the way it did.
Damn.
I got a couple more here.
Okay.
Mayonnaise. What's the mayonnaise situation? Hellman's or Miracle Whip?
Oh, that's that. Hellman's.
All right. Thank God. Jesus. I'm gonna freak out.
Fucking lose it.
In the bedroom, king size mattress?
King size mattress.
King size mattress. TV in the bedroom.
No.
No TV in the bedroom.
Uh-uh.
Ceiling fan.
Yes. Don't use it though.
Don't use it.
Right.
Any fan on you when you sleep?
No, but air fresh or air
Purifier?
for white noise.
Gentlemen.
I have tinnitus in my ears, so if I sit there in silence, it
The
is
proper
just like,
way it's pronounced, by the way.
I mean, it's crazy.
Okay.
So I've asked Kelsey before. I'm like, can you hear this coming out of my ears? And she like puts her ear next to my ear, and she's like, I can't hear anything. It's like,
You think it's
well,
coming at you?
I mean, it's that loud, man. It's that loud.
That does make sense. Well, let me get my ear next to your ear and see if it's hearing what your ear's hearing.
That's pretty good. That's weird that you think if you could hear it in her ears next to your ear, she should be able to hear it.
She's like, no, I don't hear it, but I do hear the Wisconsin Dells.
Calling my name.
How many pillows you sleeping with?
I sleep with one under.
Okay.
And then sometime when I'm by myself, I sleep with a under the arm.
On the side.
Yeah, little fake mate.
And what are you
whatever wanna
sleeping
call
in? Boxers?
it. Boxers. Yeah.
No pajamas, nothing like that?
No.
Are you a robe guy?
I have a robe. I use it very rarely.
Slippers?
No, I use like a lined Crocs.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking the shoes off in the house.
Yes.
Shoes are off in the house when you come in.
That's mandatory.
Guests
That's not my
even?
rule. Yep.
Who's shoveling the driveway? You have somebody that does it, or are you doing it?
So I do it on a light day. If I'm not home, there is a guy that comes by, and it costs, I can't remember, $25 or
What's
something.
a light day out there? Does it still get heavy snow like it did when we were kids?
I mean, it will, but we haven't had it yet.
Okay.
So I just bring the shovel out, take a couple passes.
And what's a heavy snow? 3 feet? 4 feet?
I mean, just anything where you have to shovel just that area. Like you put the shovel in, and you immediately
And
have
you
to
can't
throw it over
push
your
it.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's when you call in a big guns
Yeah,
plow.
That's what you call it. Who's cutting the grass? You cutting the grass in the summer?
I don't know yet because we bought it at the end of summer, and I did not cut the grass.
Okay.
So it's pretty shaggy. We're going to have to figure that out.
It's all right. Okay, you peeing in the shower?
I pee in the shower, yeah.
Brush your teeth in there?
Nope.
You make the bed in the morning?
I pull the comforter up.
Pull the comforter up.
So it's, like a fake make.
Sure.
You ever write in the book at a hotel, like, we were here and we had a great time at like a bed and breakfast or anything like that?
Fuck no.
No? Okay. That's evidence.
You think he wants a paper trail? Yeah. Fuck.
I'm paying
Maybe
with
the-
cash, dude. What do
Yeah.
you think I'm doing?
If he did, he's leaving the dates of the crime.
Will you
know what
get
I mean?
cash back when you go and make a purchase at like CVS or something like that? Will you get like, hey, give me $20? Never.
Use the safe.
I don't even know what you use cash for anymore, so I would never have.
How much you got on you right now?
Maybe $30.
$30.
Pretty good.
What cards are you throwing around? You got an Amex?
I got two. I got a business,
Mhm.
and then I got a normal.
Okay.
Just because they get me the miles. You know how
Sure.
that goes when you're traveling.
Who do
You
you
like
fly
the
with?
upgrades at Delta.
Delta man.
Do you have
of
a
course
Delta
he is.
Amex?
I do.
Yeah.
2 of them. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Gentlemen.
Shout out to the Delta.
Credit score's good?
It was very good, and then I didn't. So I had to.
I bought 9 houses.
I got my car broken into when I moved to Minneapolis. They stole my checkbook, so I had to change my account, and then a couple of bills that I
Lapsed.
needed to switch. I didn't. GM was one of them, so I lease, and I missed. I can't remember. It was like 72 days late or something, and that's a big ding.
Yeah.
That's a
on ya.
real big ding.
Auto
that
loan.
sucks.
Hmm.
Shit, I had one.
Will you wash your shoes in the washing machine?
No,
Okay.
What are you doing with a checkbook in your car?
writing checks. No. I can't remember why I had it because we were moving down, and I think that I just left it in there because there were certain things that I just grabbed.
That's like a thing you don't put in a
loosely.
box. Yeah.
Yeah, loosely, and then I threw it into the passenger seat.
Do you have a working printer in that house?
No.
No.
Do you cross your sevens?
No.
Can you write in cursive?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the air freshener in the car at the moment?
No air freshener gives me a headache.
Okay.
Any timeshare pitches? Have you ever been to a timeshare pitch?
I have one time in Mexico. We got a $250 gift card or something for one of the restaurants.
Okay. How much you sell that for?
$350. You know me well.
Kids moving. You wash your hair every time you shower?
Was told that's bad.
It's bad. What are you using in the shower? Using a bar? Using
I
soap?
use the shower. I use I can't remember the brand. but
Shower gel?
Shower gel, yeah.
Bare skin or loofah?
I use a washcloth.
Use a
And
washcloth.
I go through those quite a bit because I wash my asshole last, and then those pile up. Wash
So
them,
new
get 'em
washcloth
back in.
every time?
A new washcloth every time.
New washcloth every shower.
Well, I wash my asshole. I just told you. I can't be spreading
Yeah,
that
that
around.
rinses off.
Yeah, it's come on.
No, I don't think I will.
Look at you. That's pretty classy. How many times will you use a towel?
Forever. I mean, until it makes me smell like a wet dog.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm the same way.
How do you like your eggs cooked?
Over medium.
Over medium.
Have you ever been to a Harlem Globetrotters game?
No.
Okay.
Do you own a police scanner?
No.
Do you know how to tie a tie?
Yes.
How many suits do you own?
Probably a couple.
I'm going to say 2 that one is a little too small for me and one's a little too big for me.
Okay.
But I don't think I could wear them and look good.
Okay.
But I have 2 of them that are.
Who's a designer on them suits?
Oh man, what's the?
Anybody special?
Yeah, there's a store at the Mall of America that sells these goddamn suits. Start throwing some out. $800 suits.
Armani.
No.
I don't- you're
yeah,
talking to
that's way too big.
You're
for me.
talking to the guys. I mean,
Yeah,
Hugo Boss.
Yeah, Hugo Boss. That's who it
Okay.
is.
You get a couple Hugo Bosses.
There you go.
Yeah.
Guy who doesn't own a suit got it.
Such a stab in the dark. Cannot believe I hit that.
That's amazing.
All the silverware matches at the house, right? You have one complete set?
We have, well, yes, but we've also brought from different places, so it's a hodgepodge.
Okay. You don't have good silverware that you keep.
We don't, like in a wooden box?
Yeah.
No.
No?
In a wooden box. Have you ever saved a Crown Royal bag?
When I was younger, when I was bartending, yeah.
Any empty cigar boxes in your house at the moment for storage?
Nope.
Okay.
If you have a sandwich from a deli, will you dump the chips onto the paper or eat the chips out of the bag?
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably dump it out.
Dump it out. Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
he's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I love it.
I thought he was going to hit me.
Any
No.
magazines in the bathroom?
When I said pontoon, I thought I lost it
it
all.
almost pulled you out.
What?
I
That
don't know. He's got
pontoon
3
boat.
houses. That guy does well.
What are you yelling at me for? I know.
Magazines in
pontoon
the
boat-
bathroom. I don't think so.
A pontoon boat's the funnest boat, which makes it it's only you can't Pete Lee can't water ski behind that
No
thing. You know what I
chance.
mean? It's only to get drunk on the water.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You take it out of the water in the winter?
I do. You have to, yeah.
In the driveway? Was this in the driveway?
I have somebody store it. I don't know how to do that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to winterize it.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
winterize it.
Have you ever drank on the boat, not while it was in the water?
Oh, and I've drank on a boat, not in the water, but not mine. But not mine, no.
Guy's trash. I don't know what to tell you. Gang, he's got a brand new special out on YouTube right now, Mixed Reviews. I am telling you right now, if you don't know, he is one of the absolute killers roaming the countryside. So do yourself a favor. Check him out, Mr. Chad Daniels, everybody.
Thanks for having me on.
100% trash.
Thanks,
I love
man.
it.
Appreciate it.
100%.
I'll wear it with honor.
Such a good one.
Anything else you want the folks out there to know you got coming up?
Plug
We know
any
you're on
socials,
tour.
website,
Got the
dates
pods.
or anything?
Yeah, I got that Chad Daniels on social media. I got Tempe coming up, and Springfield, Missouri, Oklahoma City, and I'm taping another special March 2nd in St. Paul, Minnesota.
There you go. Absolute killer. If you haven't seen him, you got to go see him. Kippy, what do you got for them?
You can get your AYG card game at arugarbage.com and also pick up tickets to Town Hall, New York City, Thursday,
Hell
May
yeah.
9th. Tickets are going quick. Get them. Let's party. Biggest show we've ever done. We appreciate it.
Yeah, bring the squad and come out and see us. Chad, thank you again,
Yeah,
buddy.
man,
We
appreciate
love
Thanks
you.
very much.
Boys, we love you. And gang, we love you. And we'll see you next week. Peace.